Hello friend, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. I'm the owner and maker of Infusion, a handmade bath and body company, and market season is upon us. I am super excited. If you remember last year when I did my farmer's market, I said that every year I wanted to make small improvements. So this year, I've bought a few things and we're gonna see how it's gonna come together. Right now, I'm about to do a mock setup to kind of get an idea of how I want this market booth to look this year. Come along with me. I really don't want to run that string across. Last time we used this string that came with the tent and we just did that. But now that this white background is here, I feel like this will look so random. I don't know. My husband did say if we just roll it the other way, then it'll go the other way. But I don't think it'll be that easy. I don't think it'll be like market is 2 days from now. So I don't think it would be flipped enough, rolled the other way enough to make a difference. So I'm just gonna use the same yarn. Make it simple. So I'm not gonna go as far as to put tablecloths. I might as well on there. I kind of really want to, but it's already taken me a while to kind of reorient myself because it's been a while since I've done market and I don't want to be out here all night. So, but I do want to get a good rough idea. Like I will be bringing products out here. Like I'm doing the whole thing. I might as well. Last year's market setup had grown from the year before, and this year is going to be no different. Last year I had a 10 by 10 tent
with 2 tables full of product. And although I like this setup, I found that if there were 2 or 3 people in the tent, it quickly became overcrowded, making it difficult for customers passing by to see the products in my booth.
Okay, I will do the tablecloths.
In the beginning of the season, I had products on the same table that customers would come to check out, which caused me to pivot and add a station exclusively for checkout. Having both tables on opposite sides of the tent allowed my customers to have more room to shop. However, because of the lack of space on the inside of the tent, it didn't allow customers passing by to have a good look at all my products. And if customers were trying to browse while another customer was trying to check out, it just became impractical.
So this is why we mock set up, because my tent has blown 3 times. What is happening? Mean bird.
So I've been brainstorming on how to give my customers a better shopping experience. This is what I've come up with. Instead of having my products facing inward, I'm going to turn them out, providing more space for customers to browse. My essential oil and woodsy soaps will go here and the rest of my soaps on this side. Since I don't have as many matching men's fragrances, I'll put their lotions close by. On this table is going to be so full of mini bundles, wax melts, whipped sugar scrubs, lotions. This is probably going to be the most popular side, and I just can't wait to have everything set up. On the front end, I'll have limited edition products, bath and beauty accessories. Oh, it's going to be so cute.
So setting up the tent, doing the mock setup just did not work. It was way too windy outside. Things kept being blown over. We were trying to multitask and do other things. And it didn't work out. But the next morning, I prepared to go to our local farmers market, which started at 7 a.m. It was from 7 to 12. Y'all, first of all, I am allergic to spring. It is so beautiful outside. I love when spring comes because of the flowers, the warmth, the sunshine, and all the things, but it does not like me. And so the morning of the farmer's market, I could not stop sneezing. I was sneezing, my eyes were itching, my nose was running. It was so honestly embarrassing. So I set up everything, literally have no footage, because even if I would have tried to film, you couldn't hear me because it was so windy. Many people's tents flew. Mine ended up flying, knocked some knocked some products off the shelf. It was an interesting first market day, but I did have to leave early because it was just too much. Literally, I was sneezing to the point where my ribs were hurting. So I got home like around 11:30 and took a shower and went to sleep and slept till the evening time. And I was out until Saturday. So yeah, I won't be doing farmers market again until maybe mid-May, because that is not okay. But the good news is, for the duration that I was out there, I did get some sales. People got the soap sliver bundles, they got soap and lotion, so it was really good. But unfortunately I won't be able to go back. So today I am going to be prepping some soaps to go into a local health food store. decided that I was going to take a break from Instagram, and it's been good. Social media, I realize, is the new way to advertise, especially if you are a small business. Having a social media is like mandatory, basically. And with that comes the temptation to be on social media all the time, even if it's not for work. Just for me specifically, just because I had the app, there was just always this habit to scroll. And it just got to the point where I was convicted, like, this is a waste of time for me, because I could be doing things pertaining to my business and help my business grow. And I think also spiritually, it just wasn't good for me. So I decided that I needed to take a break. I've had this conviction for a while and have tried to figure out ways to get around it. But yeah, I just finally had to delete the app. My Instagram and my Facebook are connected to each other. If someone DMs me on Instagram, I'll still be able to see it through the meta chat situation. So that's been good. How long am I gonna be off Instagram? I don't know. Now, I do realize that I still need to be present in some way as a small business. So what I've decided, and something that I feel like I really needed to have anyway, was a consistent email list present. So if you're subscribed to my email list right now, you do get early access to my launches, you get discount codes, and but I feel like I could provide more value to my customers through my email list. So that's going to be one of my focuses this year, is to be more consistent with my email list, providing inspiration, providing tips. Also, of course, you'll be able to still get the spontaneous discounts that come, and you'll be aware of new products that come out. But I wanted to be able to be present in that way. And so I'm really looking forward to the email list this year. I think I just got a package. Hold on. Okay, so you remember how earlier I was explaining that how hard this pollen is on me in the spring? I think I've come up with a solution. So picture this. You're allergic to pollen, but you're outside all day. The pollen gets in your hair. You get ready for bed and you lay down in your pillow. And guess what you're putting also in your pillow? If you're not wearing a bonnet. The pollen, which is not good. So I decided, you know what? I am going to get something to cover my head when I'm outside. So all spring, I will have my head covered. I bought these, there's like a jersey material, I think. I'll show you the colors that I got. I got 4 different colors on Amazon, and here's what they look like. It's like a light, like a tan color. I got black, which I probably won't wear, a dark brown, and this green color. And I feel like these are earth tones. They'll probably match with most things that I wear. I've never tried like covering my head up before. But it just dawned on me, like, this, I can't, y'all, I literally will not go outside. In the spring, it is tough. But I figured if I have to go to the store or go look at my garden that we started this year, like, I'll just have to put something over my head. So I'm gonna put a picture of what they would look like. My sister wraps her hair up all the time, so I kind of asked her for some tips and tutorials. I've looked on Pinterest. Y'all, I just want to live. Back to the email list. I have already planned out all of the content that I want to share for the rest of the year. And my plan is just to do once a week, like send out an email once a week on like a Friday. If you are subscribed to other small business email lists, or just anyone's email list for that matter, what is overwhelming to you? Like, I'm subscribed to different email lists because you know, I have different email lists that I'm subscribed to, but to me, if I see them too many times, I'm just gonna unsubscribe, because I can't, I mean, I'm not, either I feel like they're not providing as much value, or like, I don't want to read that many emails all the time, you know? So just as from a consumer perspective, I don't like to see a lot of emails, but I thought once a week, especially if I'm not on Instagram. Now, I will of course be posting long form material here on YouTube and potentially YouTube shorts, but like I said, Instagram was my platform of choice when it comes to scrolling. I don't know, like, if y'all have particular platforms that just speak to you. I may post YouTube shorts as well, but I really want to be able to have a more personal connection with my customers through my email list. So that's the route that I'm choosing to go. Once a week sounds doable, and to me doesn't sound too overwhelming. And each time, you'll see. Subscribe to the email list. Subscribe to my email list. If you go to my website, infusionsoaps.com, you'll scroll to the bottom and you'll be able to subscribe there. So I finished that order later on in the evening yesterday. So I did not get it on camera, but the boxes are packed up. And now I'm working on some mini gift bundles. During the holidays, I sold Merry Christmas bundles, and I really love the idea. And so I want to keep that going. I'm actually restocking 2 of my best sellers in mini bundles for the Painted Tree, but I think I'm also going to put them on my online store. Today I'm going to be packing up my Lovely soap and Patience. My box for the Painted Tree, I want to show you some of the things that I'll be restocking in my booth. Or actually, these are some new items and they're super springy and I just love them. So let me pack up these bundles. Yeah. And then I'll show you some new things that I got. Okay, so this isn't the full quantity that I have, but I'm gonna show you guys So these are some scrunchies. I have like just different accessories that I like to add that complements the style and the products that I have. Is this not adorable? It's a beautiful, it's coming up more of blue undertones on the screen, but it is so cute. Here's another floral. Here's a cute pink scrunchie. It's like a dusty pink, and it has like these little ruffles in them. And this one has more of a waffle pattern. Love. I wish I could keep these for myself. All the girls, except this one, have this little bandana that they use before, you know, like when they wash their face and do all the things. Here are some claw clips. When I think of claw clips and scrunchies, I always think about the 90s. I remember when I got my hair relaxed, you better believe I had a claw clip. So here are a few that will be at my Painted Tree booth. I love the texture on this one. You can't, like when I initially ordered it, the pictures didn't really do it justice until I got it in person. I love the texture on this. It's more like a wavy, there you go. And the color is neutral. I was the most obsessed with this one. Like the detail when you see it up close is a work of art. And then here's this nice zigzag pattern. This is another floral cute clip. And then these three minis. Some of you have heard that my husband and I used to travel a lot. You would be shocked to know that literally it took me till the end of our traveling to buy me a little bag to put all of my hair accessories, my brush, my comb, my toothbrush, my gel, like all the things. I don't know why. Like I used to have this little, I'll show you what I used to carry around. This little bag was given to me by my maid of honor, and this is what I have carried around for the last 5 years. Needless to say, my comb and my brushes and all the rest of the things did not fit in here comfortably. I honestly made do with what I had, but then it dawned on me, you know, I should probably get like a legit, what do you even call these guys? A tote? What do you call it? Tell me what do you even call it? Anyway, so that is something that I needed to offer because it is absolutely a necessary accessory to have. So I will be having these cute bags at my Painted Tree booth. Inside there aren't any pockets. It's just open on the inside. A pretty basic bag. So I got this cute bag in tan, a dark pink, a light pink, and this adorable baby blue. These aren't the ones that I got for myself, but I definitely was like, this is a must. And depending on how well they do, I might restock other kinds. So yeah, on to the actual shower things. I love a good soap dish. As a matter of fact, if you're using handmade soap and you don't have a soap dish, your soap is probably disappearing faster than it needs to be. I recommend for you to cut my bars in half, use 1/2 at a time, and put them on a soap dish. Got these bamboo soap trays, and I got, oh, I can open these, and I got some silicone ones that look pretty much the same. Cute. Did you get these in multiple colors? I did. So I got the silicone trays in pink and also in white. These are super easy to clean. If your soap gets like the soap residue gets on it, you just wash it off with water. I love these. And it's even the perfect size for my soap. This is what it would look like if you did a half bar. The last accessory that I got are these Cecil cloths. It's a natural fiber. As you can see, the spacing between it makes it breathable, and so it dries faster. I actually kept one of these for myself and I'm using it right now, and I love them. Do recommend that you wash them before you use them, but yes, I'm so glad to be offering these. Usually, if you've ever used a soap pouch, let's see, I know I have one around here, but if you've ever used like a soap, oh, it looks kind of like this actually, and then you would put the soap on the inside, same texture, it's just one open piece. Now that I have a rough draft of my plan for the year for my email list, I need to actually develop these emails, so the rest of the day is just gonna be computer work.
Although my first market day didn't go as planned, I still had much to be thankful for. Refilling my painted booth and the local health food store was evidence to me that the train was still moving. Positive things were still happening in my business, and these blessings can't be overlooked. As you can see, I decided the stand for the farmers market looked better here. I'll rethink my market display another time, but until then, let's make your bath time happy time.